Yo, still bills, what's the deal, man? I'm just leaving motherfucking DJ's dugout. Met up with some of my peoples, man, and enjoy the fight, man, just to get out, man. I don't get out often, man. I'll be in the crib, man. But peep game, man, we got to congratulations to Devin Haney. Man, this is the year undisputed. I love seeing it, man. I really do. I really do. I'm happy right now, man. I'm happy the brother. Way to bring them belts back home, champ. Way to bring them belts back home. That fight did not go the way that I was expecting it to go. I figured Kambosos would start applying the type of pressure that he applied later on in the match. I figured he'd start doing that a lot earlier than what he did. And he didn't. he didn't. I only gave him one round. And I think it was round one. I think that's the only round I gave Kambosos. Like I said, man, I thought it would be a split decision. I thought he would assert himself a bit more. It's easy to sit here and say, man, you ain't gonna get knocked out by Devin Haney. You need to go and assert yourself more. You need to go and just it's easy to say that, man. Not everybody man, listen, man, getting hit by somebody who knows how to place a shot and they're faster than you, they're always a step ahead of you. It takes a toll on you, man. So, I get it. I get it. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong fucking way. I get it, man. I honestly do get it. But hey, it be like that sometime, man. But he didn't want to take that risk and take that, just overly assert himself and just get overly aggressive and everything, because he could have possibly got walked into something. So I get it. It's easy to be the nigga sitting on the outside telling a motherfucker on the inside what he need to be doing. That's easier said than done. And he was catching that, like him even trying to step up his aggression, it was to no avail, because Devin Haney was catching him with short hooks coming in. He was jabbing him. Those small little, those short up jabs, he was catching them coming in. He just put on a beautiful performance, man. And I'm seeing a lot of people, man, I hate his amateur style. Find a way to neutralize it. You can't be mad at, I get, I don't understand people who just, you watching the wrong sport, honestly, man. If you're just expecting a knockout, and when you get Devin Haney, you know what you're getting out of that fight. You're not getting a knockout. As flush as he was hitting George Kambosos, I knew he's not about to knock George Kambosos out. I knew that. That's not his forte, and there's nothing wrong with that. You need to know who it is that you watching, man. You're not getting no knockout with no fucking Devin Haney, and that's cool. I love to watch pure boxing. I honestly do. Lara is one of my favorite fighters. I love it. I think that shit is dope, to take everybody's strong suit away from them and turn it into a boring fight and have you looking completely outclassed like George Kambosos did just now. So I didn't take issue with it. I thought it was a beautiful performance that Devin Haney put on. I was thoroughly entertained, but somebody who isn't as knowledgeable on the sport, they're gonna have their problems with it. I understand it, but nigga like me, I enjoyed it. I enjoy seeing the brother going over there to Australia to bring them belts back. I enjoyed it. I had it like 119, probably 119, 111, somewhere around there. He dominated him, man. Like he dominated him. It wasn't close. It was never competitive. It was never competitive. I thought this was a 50-50 fight going into the fight because of the defensive lapses that Devin Haney has shown over these past few years. He was sharp in there. He was sharp. He used his IQ. If he got too close, he'd get up under a shot and spin him. If he overshot on a shot, he'd spin around. He'd pivot out. He'd pivot and spin out. The fight was never in the clinch. It was never forehead to forehead, chest to chest. he kept it at mid-range because that suits him. That's the more logical way for Devin Haney to fight, given his skill set. I thought it was a beautiful performance. Salute to Devin Haney, man. This is what, the third undisputed title? Let me see. Is this the second or third undisputed title match this year? Yeah, this was the second. This was the second. This was the second. Jermell Charlo just went undisputed last month. So let's keep this thing going, man. Let's keep this thing going. Keep this energy going, man. We can get an undisputed welterweight class and an undisputed heavyweight champion in here. We can get all that up by the end of the year, man. This is what's dope about this generation of fighters. This generation of fighters is now it's about, I want all the belts. I want all the belts. They've, by most boxing heads, we may not produce the boxers as far as from a talent perspective that we did 10 and 15 years ago. But as far as accomplishment is concerned, these dudes are trying to be the most accomplished fighters. I'm seeing that pattern. It started with Bud. From Bud, it went to Usyk. From Usyk, it went to Josh Taylor. From Josh Taylor, it went to Canelo Alvarez. From Canelo Alvarez, it went to Jermell Charlo. From Jermell Charlo, it has went to fucking Devin Haney. I really hope these cats keep up this energy, man. I really do. I really do, because I think this is a necessity in the sport. Leaving no room for doubt. And I'm looking at ESPN. Before the fight even started, they talk about ESPN has Devin Haney as the fourth best 135 pounder. How the fuck it's only two champions in the division? How the fuck is Devin Haney the fourth? Like, you niggas is bugging the fuck out. Hell no. Keep shit a stack, he's number one. As far as the champions go. Kambosos, yeah, he had the better win. Yeah, he has the majority of the jewelry. But there was a reason why he was an underdog going into that fight. There's a reason for that. And is he going to want that rematch after that shit? Because, like, what adjustments can you make? What adjustments can you make? I'm looking at him. He's doing all the posturing, the head movement or whatever, man, trying to keep his head off the line. You're coming in, lunging with big shots. You're not going to land that shit on Devin. You're going to have to set that left hook up. You're going to have to set that up. You're not going to be able to just lunge in and just land that shit. He's way too slick for that. It's not going to happen. Does he want a rematch? Can he give us the proper adjustments? I don't think he can. I don't think he can. Or maybe he could. We could see a different George Kambosos in this next one. We could see that. He can go home, study the game tapes, and be like, all right, cool, this is what I did wrong, so this is what we're going to do right in the next match. You can't win a chess match with somebody you can't win a cerebral bout when somebody is far more cerebral than you. And Devin Haney was far more cerebral with him. I personally thought Devin Haney was going to get dropped. I thought he was going to have those defensive lapses. He fought a disciplined fight from 1 to 12. He fought a damn good fight. And now he just made history. Give that man his respect. Give that man his credit. I'm tired of seeing you motherfuckers. It's boring. Who the fuck cares? I don't care. It's boring because you want to see somebody get knocked out. We all want to see somebody get knocked out. But that's not what the game is all about. Knockouts are the cherry on top. Big punches, just flatline type, comatose nigga type power. That's all fine and that. But if you can't land that shit, then what good is it? You're not getting knockouts from Shakur and Devin Haney. It's not gonna happen. Just like you wasn't getting knockouts from Floyd Mayweather the minute he became money made. They're cerebral fighters, man. You have to appreciate a cerebral boxer, a pure boxer who's trying to beat you on points. You have to appreciate that. You have to appreciate somebody who operates behind a jab. You have to appreciate somebody who can maintain distance. You have to appreciate somebody with just immaculate footwork. Devin Haney threw no combinations in this fight. He just worked him off the jab. He couldn't get past the jab. It's a beautiful performance from that dude tonight. This is like when someone playing basketball. I see Aries Zodiac Boxing, man. I listen to him too. Shout out to him. But he made a damn good point. He's playing basketball and motherfuckers is getting mad at him motherfuckers is getting mad at him because they keep driving and getting easy buckets at the rim. So that, man, you shoot a jump shot. All you can do is lay up. Cut off the lane. Stop the drive. But is your feet fast enough to stay in front of me? You know what I'm saying? Can you cut those angles after I shift you off a crossover and get back in front of me and beat me to the rim? If you can't do that and I'm scoring, why do I need to start shooting jump shots? To get you back in the game? To get you back in rhythm? No. Your fault. Kobe. Y'all just expect a motherfucker to go out there and just stand still and fight. For what? I'm already in here risking my health. I'm supposed to put my health that much more at risk. No. We saw what happens when he does that. We saw what happens when he has those defensive lapses. We've seen it. We've seen it. He did the right thing. He fought the right fight. And because of that, he's an undisputed world champion. He's etched in the history books. And I'm not mad at it. I had him winning this fight. I didn't have him winning in that drastic type of fashion. I did not. I thought Kambosos would make it a much more rougher, tougher fight. I thought he would drop Devin Haney. I was wrong. I thought Devin Haney was going to win the fight. I knew Devin Haney was going to control the early parts of the fight. I just didn't know he was going to do it from rounds 1 to 12 as effortlessly as he did. Brilliant, cerebral performance by Devin Haney. To do it on your opponent's home soil, that much better. That much better. Let that shit be a lesson to everybody who feel like because they American, they need their ass kissed. Get your ass out there. There's legacy out there waiting for you to grasp that shit. Go get it. Everybody ain't got to come and holler. It's a lot sweeter when you step in somebody else's backyard and take their shit from them. He took all that man's jewelry away from him, bro. Some fighters don't recover from this. They don't. They don't. It was a unanimous decision in that man's hometown. Or his own home country. Devin the Dream Haney, bro. Took a hell of a pay cut. You know, the situation with his pops. That man just had everything stacked up against him and he still found a way to persevere. Love it. Love it. That was a brilliant performance by Devin Haney. Brilliant performance. I'm happy. I'm happy right now. I'm happy. I was only halfway wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was only halfway wrong in my prediction. I knew Devin was going to win, but I thought it was a 50-50 fight because, you know, based on how he did with, you know, Teofimo Lopez. And I wonder what Teofimo Lopez has to say. And I'm seeing people say, man, how dare you? You lost to this nigga. You lost to this nigga. I just, you know, that's what I don't like. He lost to the better man. That doesn't make him a bad fighter. You know what I'm saying? Just like, as much as I can't stand Teofimo Lopez, I don't like Teofimo Lopez. He's damn sure not no bad fighter. just lost to the better man that night. And there's intangibles with George Kambosos. There honestly is. He's a good fighter. Devin Haney is just better. Stop that fucking bullshit when somebody loses. Oh man, they trash. They hate you. Niggas can't even throw a. Niggas ain't never took a shot on the chin talking about somebody trash, man. Shut the fuck up. Kambosos is not a bad fighter. Devin Haney is just simply better. And I get to brag about my prediction being right. You know what I'm saying? So, good win, Devin Haney, man. I'm going to definitely be tuning into everybody's lives tomorrow and hearing what it is that they have to say about this fight. Their annotations on the fight. I'm excited to hear. I want to hear all the, the post-fight pressers. I want to hear all of that shit. I want to hear what Devin Haney has to say. I want to see his energy. I know they happy right now. I want to see Bill Haney's energy. Got there just in time to see his son make history. I'm happy for the youngin, man. I'm happy. I think he put on a brilliant performance. Shout out to George Kambosos. You're a warrior. Don't let this shit get you down. It happens. Most fighters are going to lose. If you fight everybody, you're going to lose. So what's next for Devin Haney, we don't know. Let that man enjoy his victory. And we on to the next one, man. Oh shit, gotta make this turn. Gonna let that man enjoy his victory and get the, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, man. But great win by Devin Haney. Brilliant performance. Undisputed, baby. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm out. Deuces.